Hey Westchester County 4-H, it's Faith, your 4-H program manager. I'd like to officially welcome you all to the Virtual Achievement Night 2020. I'd first like to introduce you to our audience who have traveled a long way and who have all followed CDC and quarantine guidelines in order to be here to celebrate with you tonight. As we all know, this year looked and felt a little different than any that we have experienced in our lifetimes. Life came to a standstill in March, which meant that regular 4-H activities were probably on hold for a lot of you. This shouldn't mean that you can't be properly recognized for the projects that you were a part of pre-pandemic. For the clubs that continued to meet, we applaud you for adjusting your delivery to maintain the safety of our members and leaders and continuing to keep 4-H alive during these challenging times. For the clubs that decided to take a break, we fully understand and respect your decision and hope you found time for learning and developing at home. I'd like to begin by recognizing the many impressive projects that our county collectively participated in this year. When you hear your project name, take a moment to reflect on all that you've done this year. Did you take a leadership role? Have you learned any new skills? Did you bond with your animal with all the extra time at home? If you weren't meeting with 4-H in person, reflect on any personal projects that you may have started or completed during this unconventional time in our lives. Here are the projects reported in Westchester County for 2020. Congratulations on all of your hard work and participation in your respective projects. The Robocracy Club has a particularly special project that we would like to highlight now.
Hi, we are Robocracy, a 12-member robotics team from Westchester, New York. As engineers and designers, we wanted to use our skills to make a difference in our community.
We are using our 3D printer CNC machine and funds that we have collected by teaching robotics to kids. The parts for a batch of 25 face shields takes around an hour and a half to manufacture. Each member of the team receives the parts almost weekly to assemble the shields in a sanitized environment. The shields are then ready to be delivered.
Many members of our team have relatives who are first-line responders. We know that PPEs are scarce among the medical and volunteer community. We decided to use our resources to manufacture over 100 face shields, which is based on the model designed by Prusa. We've recently made a new model that uses 60% less 3D printed plastic and is NIH approved, so we can manufacture much faster and in greater quantity.
Finding materials is a challenge, as many materials we need are in high demand. We are lucky to have contacts in China that are able to send us the parts that we need. We are also in contact with our school board members and superintendents who help expedite our process. We have donated over 150 shields to the Union Community Health Center, St. Barnabas Hospital, Westchester Medical Center, nursing homes in Brooklyn, and Austin volunteers who are delivering food to those in their community. Our goal is to donate over 1,000 shields. Thank you so much to all the first-line responders for keeping your community safe and healthy. Your bravery is an inspiration to all.
Next, we'd like to thank members that participated in any community service projects through their 4-H clubs. If you participated in any one of these projects, reflect on your service to your community. How did helping others make you feel? Were you able to teach the public about your 4-H animal or experience? In what other ways can you continue to impact your community through 4-H during these challenging times? If you participated in a community service project outside of 4-H this year, we'd also like to extend our thanks and appreciation to you. Here are the community service projects reported across Westchester County for 2020. Next, I'd like to take a moment to recognize our 4-H leaders and volunteers for their incredible service to our program here in Westchester County 4-H. Leaders truly play an enormous role in building the foundation of this program, from the time they spend teaching and growing our members at a club level to their extraordinary efforts at county and statewide events. Unmeasurable thanks to those who have selflessly supported our youth for so many years. Now, we'd like to take a moment to recognize members whose leaders have awarded them a special medal for their club work this year. This year has been such a shift in pattern and routine, so please don't be discouraged if you don't hear your name. Your efforts this year are extraordinary in their own right and deserving of medals all on their own. For the Rabbiteers Club, we'd like to recognize the following members for their medals in outstanding citizenship. Now, here for Rabbiteers are the medals for achievement. And finally, for the Rabbiteers, the medals for leadership. Moving on to the K9 Kids Club, we'd like to recognize the following members for their outstanding citizenship. Now, here are the medals for achievement. And finally, for the K9 Kids, the medals for leadership. "4-Hers, your participation in this program is truly something to be proud of. I'm so proud of all of us for making it through this year, because I will be the first to say it was not easy. I do hope you find it in yourselves to incorporate kindness, humor, and humility in your daily life as things hopefully return to normal sometime soon. Take a moment as we recognize all of our members to think about what 4-H means to you and celebrate yourself in all of your amazing glory for your work this year." In keeping with tradition, please join me in the 4-H pledge. As a true 4-H'er, I pledge my head to clear thinking, my heart to greater loyalty, my hands to larger service, my health to better living, for my club, my community, my country, and my world. Again, we'd like to thank our audience for being here tonight, and I hope you all have a lovely evening. Bye!